All right. Hello, all you night readers. Welcome to Tarot Nights. It is good to see you all here. It is nice to have everyone here. I do appreciate you all being here, and I hope everyone's doing well. I am doing well, having a good day, and I hope you're all having a good day. So let's get you guys in here. And let's see who we have. Well, we have got hello. I'll say hello to everyone, right? Hello, Yvonne. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Sailor Moon. Hello, beautiful Aries and Nawal, Sadra. Hola, hola. Hello, hello, Daniela. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while since MPT show. Hello, Sarah. How are you? So I decided I am going to debut a wonderful song, a wonderful opening song for the show. What do you think? Should I do a song for the show every night? Right? So I stole a little bit from Neil Diamond, just a little bit. Hopefully this won't get, I will end up with my whole show like deleted because of copyright issues, right? So we can do hello, my friends, hello. I welcome you to the show. I'm glad to see you every night. And it might be late, but you all are great. So hello. Hello, it's good to have you here. Thanks so much. All right, Yvonne, what's happening? I hope you're doing well. How are things in Ireland on this Saturday evening, late Saturday night? All right, can you have a reading for the upcoming week? Can I see any change in the family situation, please? I know, we're begging for it now, aren't we, Yvonne? We are begging for changes. All right, let's see what we get for you. Let us see what we get. So I don't know. I think the upcoming week looks really good. I mean, really good. Right? Yeah, start off with the sun. The sun is all about happiness. It's all about joy. It's all about that warmth, right? The warmth of like those loving arms around you. And of course, you've got the lovers, so you've got those loving arms. They're right there where you are all the time, right? No need to tell you about it. We talk about it all the time, and sure enough, he is always there. He's there for you. I think you're still looking for a ray of hope, right? You're looking for anything to grasp onto. Anything you can find to grasp onto that's going to really make you feel like things are getting better. And I got to tell you, of course, you're going to need someone around you who is going to be your cheerleader, your motivational speaker, right? The Queen of Wands, she's all about she's the motivational speaker of tarot. She's friendly and caring and loving and warm. And those are all the things you want. She's like the cheerleader. She's going to make you feel really good about you. The situation, I don't know that you're really going to find anything any better right now. But other than that, I mean, everything else is good. The Nine of Cups, well, the Nine of Cups is great because it's all about satisfaction and happiness and having peace and feeling at peace. And well, that's what you want, Yvonne. So that's really what I see for the coming week. I see all about you I don't see anything in the family situation changing, even though I know you're searching for it desperately. I'm sorry to say. All right. All right. Lisa, you would like a general reading as well. Throwing cards everywhere. So for some reason, it seems like I am not getting any of, I'm not getting any, what do you call it there, messages, not messages, but I am not getting any of the chat, which is interesting. So let me go into the actual show on YouTube here and see. No, I haven't had any chat, so that's why, I guess. At least according to all this, I'm not. All right. So, Lisa, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. At least you're looking for a general reading, and well, it doesn't start off the best. It ends up pretty decent. Lots and lots of pentacles, right? Look, you got the 9, the Queen, the Page, all of them. Whole bunches of them. But I have to say that, yeah, you're afraid that things are the gap between you and your sisters is really getting wider. Not all of your sisters, just from you guys have already told me there's a sister who's causing problems, right? And stuff like that, and I get that. Oh, there we go. Like I just had like a whole page and a half full of chat stuff come through. Thank you. Thank you, YouTube, for finally sending that through. But anyhow, I think you're afraid that the gap between you and that sister is getting so wide that you just can't, you're afraid it's not ever going to come back. Although, I really do think, there is a chance. There's always a chance. You just want to be happy. You want to be happy inside with everyone. You don't want it to be with just certain people within the family. You want to be happy with the whole family. And I can understand that, right? You, of course, I always say, you're the planner. You are the one who is, you're the organizer of things. You and Yvonne together. But, when Yvonne can't, you are, for sure, the one that people count on to get things going and get things right. And I have to say, you're the generous and nurturing type. You might be the blunt one. You may be the one who probably, like we said yesterday, has lesser patience than most, but that's okay. All right. You are dependable, though. You know what? And that's the thing, Lise. You are dependable. Everyone in the family knows they can count on you for whatever they need to do. Whatever has to happen, they know they can count on you. And you will carry the message to everyone else. And I think that's important. So, that's what I get for you. That's what I'm getting for you, Lise. All right? So, okay. Oh, who else do we have? Hello, Sarah. How are you? Yeah. How are you? Good to have you. Can you get a reading from the spirit if there's anything you need to know? Yvonne, did you like that? Were you digging that song? Sarah, you liked it. Thank you so much. Yeah, you liked the singing. It was all right. It was okay. I know. I stole the song, changed a few words around, made it about you guys. Because everybody's so wonderful, right? Because you guys are always wonderful. You're always here. Ola, please, you do not have to keep posting your question. I saw it, and I will get to it if I can. And if you keep posting it, then I have to block it. And then it doesn't get answered. So please stop. Please. I hate to have to say it, but I gotta say I have to. I've already deleted 3 or 4 of them. All right, Sarah. If there's a message from the spirits about anything you need to know, it would be that you have the sun, you have these loving arms around you. They're all around you, and they make you feel warm. They make you feel good and happy, and they want, those arms are from someone who really who cares about you, right? You have to care if you're warming someone up, right? Just like I told Yvonne, right? She's always got those loving arms around her, and then she had the lover's card, and that's her and her partner, and it's been that way, and they are a wonderful couple, and they're happy, and they know it, and they clap their hands. There you go. Your ray of hope. His name's Raymond. I don't know his name is Raymond, so that's awesome. He is your ray of light, Yvonne. There you go. See, and you have the same thing, Sarah. You have someone there who is your ray of light. They're there to help balance you out, right? They want you. They're doing the best they can to help you reflect on the past and figure out exactly how to move forward in the best possible way. You, again, are very generous. You are very nurturing. You like to plan things, but you're looking for a new adventure. You want a new start in life, and you need to be optimistic about that start. Now, things in the past have not always been good, and of course, right now, there are things that go on around you that make you feel like you have to defend yourself. And if you're defending yourself, you put yourself in the snow globe of wands, just like here in the 7, right? And this way you can't get hurt by all those sharp wands. But I have to say, that's really what the spirit wants you to know. They understand. The spirits know that you are that nurturing, generous person. They know that you need a new start, so they're telling you to be optimistic about it. They know that you need to learn from the past. So reflect on what's going on and realize that things can now balance out. Things can get balanced right where they should be. And most of all, I think the spirit wants you to know that, again, there is someone there that has always got those loving arms around you that make you feel warm and happy and comfortable. All right, Sarah? Yeah. So I hope that makes sense to you. I hope you enjoyed that. It made sense to me. I hope it makes sense to you. That's for sure. Sailor Moon, what's going on? What are the things you can get if you buy products from C? I gotta tell you, this one's gonna be a little difficult because I don't know. I really don't. I don't know what C sells. C sells, she sells by the seashore. Maybe. I'm not so sure. What are the things you can get if you buy products from C? Let's see. C sells seashells by the seashore. C sells seashells by the seashore. C sells seashells by the seashore. That's it. Yep. I don't know how many cards I thought I was putting out here. My goodness. It's like a half a deck reading. Sorry about that. I just kept doing it until I ran out of room. What kind of thing? What can you get? I don't know, but it's going to be something new. It's going to be something new. It's going to be something that's different than what you've had before. Whatever these products are, and I don't know what they are. But I have to say, oh, Sailor Moon, you want to change your question? Okay. So, you want to change your question, Sailor Moon? Please change your question. Because that one was going to get weird in a hurry, I think. I'll move on and you change your question, okay? That sounds good. Beautiful Aries. From one beautiful Aries to another, it's good to have you here. Thanks for being here. You have a reading about you and your boyfriend for the upcoming week. So, hola, Sarah, Yvonne, and you guys all liked my song. See, thank you. I used to be able to sing really nice. So a reading for you and your boyfriend for the upcoming week. All right, let's see what we get for you. I hope things have been getting better for you, beautiful Aries. I really do. I know we had some rough readings, didn't we? We had a few rough readings. But this looks a lot better, doesn't it? So far, so good. Oh, well, the Tower. The Tower could be okay. Got a couple aces, and those aces are good because that's new stuff, right? Aces are always new things, and, well, those new things could be good because, of course, the Ace of Wands is all about new energy and new passion. And, well, that's a great thing for a reading about you and your boyfriend because what else would you want, right? Every time you see each other, you want that new passion to be ignited. You want that new energy, right? You have the fire. And fire is passion. And sure enough, that's what you have, right? You want that new passion because it's the ace. The Ace of Cups tells you that you have a new emotional bond. You have new emotional healing. There's all kinds of new emotions. So new emotions and new passion really makes a spark. Things have changed. Things have changed in your relationship over the past few weeks. And I think that's just kind of how the way it's been, right? Maybe that's why the new passion, then the changes, then the big change, and then the emotional reconnection and healing comes in right after it. I think you just want him to come in and protect you. You want to be able to nurture him like a, again, with love and devotion, and you just want him to protect you from getting hurt or anything like that. So continue to be nurturing, continue to be generous to him. Feel secure in your relationship because you really are. Stay down to earth, right? Be down to earth. Keep yourself grounded. And I think everything will be all right for you guys, beautiful Aries. I think it's going to be a pretty decent week. Again, like I said, it's going to be a pretty decent week. Oh, Naywall, hey, can you know about the future actions of M towards your relationship? What are the future actions of M towards your relationship? Let's see what we get for you. The future actions of M toward your relationship together. So obviously you have a relationship. That's what you're telling me. You already have one. That's good. Right, Naywall? You have one with this person. Hey, Gail, welcome. It's good to have you back. Thanks for coming back. Hello, Pearl and Dream Queen. Welcome to you all. Hey, Barb. I did not see you come in. Actually, I did see you come in, and I just didn't say anything. Same thing to you talking about games. It's good to have you here. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I didn't do the reading for Sailor Moon's other question talking about games. I waited for her to change it. I saw that, and I was like, oh, good thing, because I don't have a clue where to go with that other question. I didn't really know. All right, so the future actions of M towards your relationship. I think M started off thinking that this might be a little too much for them. It might be weighing too heavily on them, and they're not sure exactly how to move forward. Either move forward or move out. They weren't sure. But I think things have changed since then. Things have changed, and now they really want to hold on to what they've got. M really wants to hold on to the relationship, wants to hold on to you. So with that information, you have to make a decision, right? You have to figure out what it is that's really standing in your way of moving forward. What's in your way, right? It's going to be one of these two things, because those are the things in your way. So once you take one out, you can leave, right? And then you can move forward. You can go right around there, move forward, get to the next card. But you can't do that until you make a choice. You have to decide what's going to be best for you and what is this barrier. What are these choices? You have to figure that out. Once you do, then you're going to be able to start emotionally healing, because the Ace of Cups, right? We just talked about that before, is all about a new emotional beginning. It's also about a new emotional potential in your life. It's also about new emotional healing. And I think that's what you're going to want to have. So, yep. That is exactly what is going on, Naywall. Oh, good night, Yvonne. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here as always. I do appreciate it. Barb, I need the 4 R's, right? I need the 4 R's. Oh, I fell asleep this afternoon. But I do, right? Rest, relax, renew, and then restore. The 4 R's of the 4 of Swords. You got the 4 R's of the 4 of Swords and the 3 D's of the 3 of Swords. It's wonderful. It's like the Christmas song, right? The 12 Days of Christmas. 4 R's of Swords. 3 Ease of the Three of Swords. Yeah, well, that's what we got. That is what we've got. So Dra, is your Aquarius thinking about contacting you? Is your Aquarius thinking about contacting you? You feel heartbroken. I see a little broken heart there, and then I see a star, and the star to me means like, okay, you're heartbroken, but you have hope. So, let us see. You know, Barb, you're right. I am exhausted. It's not just a long day, it's been a long few weeks. I have to tell you, honestly, ever since we moved here into my grandmother's house, the one thing, now I love this house. Like I've told this story a million times about how I spent a lot of time in this house. Right? Growing up and spending nights here when my grandparents used to babysit me and my sister when we were young. And, you know, the room here that I'm using as my studio was my bedroom when I used to come and spend the nights here. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, so we were here all the time, her and I and my grandmother. My grandfather was out working, of course. My dad was out working, and we used to be here all the time. So it's like home. It's home to me. It feels like home. However, that being said, for some strange reason, Barb, I can't sleep since I've gotten here. Since we moved in. I don't know why. So I'm exhausted every day. It's crazy. But anyhow, so Dra, is the Aquarius thinking about contacting you? I think the Aquarius wants to be friends. I just don't know if it's going to be anything more than that, ever. I think that's what they want. I think, you can count on the Aquarius to some degree, and they constantly have a very realistic attitude about things with you. And again, I think it goes back to just being friends. I think they feel a bit frustrated about something that happened with the two of you, and now they just want to be that free spirit. They want to kind of float away and do their own thing and not be tied down to anyone or anything at this point right now. And does that tempt them to do things that probably aren't right for them to do? Well, yeah, it does tempt them that way. But I think maybe they will the Aquarius will contact you, like I said, but just as friends. I don't think they're going to want anything more than that. All right? So, yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. That's what I'm getting for you. Okay? All right. Thanks, Sidra. Oh, let's see. What do we got? Hola, Daniela. How are you? You would like to have a love relationship with this guy you've been thinking about a lot, named T for 2. T, the Capricorn. T, the Capricorn. Okay. So will you have a love relationship with T, the Capricorn? I think you're trying, right? Very hard. I think you're trying to be very down to earth about this, trying to come up with a good plan. You're trying to figure out a way to have this relationship. However, and I don't like to give bad readings. I really don't. I don't like to give bad news and stuff like that. And of course, my readings are for entertainment purposes only, of course. But I have to be honest with you. All right, Daniela, I have to be honest with you. The King of Swords tells me that this person, T, is very judgmental and controlling and power hungry. This person feels like they are smarter than you are. And I think that's going to make you feel like you're stuck in a situation that you just can't get out of. You're tied down to a thought and not an actual physical thing. And I think that's kind of playing head games with you, right? It's playing mind games a little bit. And that's conflicting to you. That's very tough because some days you think that they really want to be with you, and then some days you think that they really don't want to be with you. And that's tough. It's not a good way to go through life. So you have to make a decision. You're going to have to move ahead on your own. You're going to have to do it. You either have to take the initiative to do it on your own and tell this person, hey, listen, I would like to have a relationship with you. Or, I would love to go and have a date with you. Something. It doesn't. You don't have to go and say relationship because that sounds a lot of serious in a hurry. But say to them, hey, I would really love to go out and I'd love to take you out to dinner for a date. I would love to go to some such and such a place, wherever, something, to do something. I'd love to go get ice cream. I would love to go get this or that, whatever, with you as a date. And they're going to come out and tell you yes or no. Unfortunately, I think the answer is going to be no, because here we have the Hermit, and the Hermit's, all by himself. The Hermit's alone and isolated, and he is left to do soul searching on himself to figure out exactly what it is. Why did this not work? Why didn't this work? Well, that's the thing. And I think that's where things are with you and T right now, Daniela. So, I'm sorry. I know that's not what you want to hear. It's not what I want to tell you, that's for sure. But that's just what's going on, unfortunately. All right, Barb, when is your mate going to show up? Is that what we're calling them these days? They're only good for one thing. They're only good for one thing. When will your mate show up? Yeah, so Yvonne, I did not know her husband's name was Raymond. But I'll tell you, if you want to see a model relationship, that's it right there. Yvonne and Raymond. As bad as things get. He seems like he's a really good guy, and I think that's wonderful. All right, Barb, when will your mate show up? When's he gonna show up? Well, you start off with the past, right? We start off with the past. That's A lot of times my readings do that. You know that. You've been here long enough, right? To see. So it starts off right with hurt and loss. That's where things started, right? That's where you were before things got to the point that they are now. And right after the hurt and loss, then it was time to move on and start over. That's what the Ten of Swords is all about. Right after hurt and loss, then it's moving on and starting over. And that's exactly what you did. The Ten of Cups says all you want to do is have a safe, loving, blessed relationship and family. That seems like it's going to be a huge change from what you had in the past. It is a huge change. So you know what you have to do. I'm not going to tell you when exactly your mate's going to show up. I don't know exactly. I don't have anything here that tells me when. You know, if it's fast or slow or what it is. But I am going to tell you this. I'm going to give you the advice of the cards is think about the things that have happened in the past. All of the things. Good. There had to have been some good things at some point. Because you have children and stuff like that. So there has to be some good things that happened in the past. So you figure out between the good things and the terrible things that happened and figure out what it is that's going to work best to attract someone new to you. And then you see what comes right after that. Right after that, where you're figuring it all out and you're assessing your life and you're assessing all the things that have gone on, then who just sneaks right in? You don't even know that they're coming. They just sneak in, and it's the Knight of Cups, the Knight in Shining Armor, the Prince Charming, the imaginative dreamer, the seductive, calm person that you really want in your life. So when are they going to show up? I don't know. But you start doing this assessment and figuring out what's going to bring them to you, and they will come. Right? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right. So, talking about games you would like a reading. You would like a reading as well. That's okay. It's all right. Danielle, it's okay. I appreciate your apology, though. I do. And you know what? Hey, stuff happens, and it's okay. I don't really get, you know me, I don't get upset. I don't worry about stuff, especially not on the show here. I don't get upset unless somebody's like disrespecting someone else or something like that, because we won't put up with that here. That's one thing. This is a safe haven. This show is a safe haven, and I will not put up with people who are nasty or anything like that to other people. That doesn't happen. Anything else, you know what? Just take it in stride. And it's okay. So thank you, Daniela. I always enjoy having you here, so thank you. And you said you liked my singing, so hey, how could I be mad about that, right? So, what's going on? Talking about games, how's it going? Love reading, I think a love reading for you right now is it's time for you to change what you're looking for. Not exactly what you're looking for, right? Though, you don't have to change the type of person you're looking for, just change maybe where you're looking for them. Be flexible. Go food shopping more. You'll find lots of people at the food store, I'll tell you that. Because everybody's there. Especially if you go down the toilet paper roll. Down the toilet paper aisle. Not the roll. Oh, that was great. Whoops. If you go down the toilet paper aisle, everyone will be there. I think you're trying to send out signals to someone or maybe a couple people, right? Can't hurt. Send out signals to different people, but you have to make sure that they can get those messages, right? That they're actually getting the message. Because if the message doesn't quite reach them, well, then you never find out. You're willing to do the work. You're a dedicated and determined type of person. You would push yourself to make a relationship work, but if you can't get that communication through, it's not going to happen. It's definitely not going to happen. And, maybe you feel like you just need to rescue someone and you need to do that. And that will make you feel good too, right? That'll make you feel just as good as it's going to make them feel. So again, just like I was just saying to Barb, you really need to assess the things that have happened. You need to assess all of the things you've put out there in life and figure out what is working and what hasn't worked. Get rid of the junk that doesn't work and cultivate. No, there you go. Cultivate the stuff that does work, and that's what's going to draw someone into you. All right? That's what I get for you talking about games. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So, okay. Well, I thought something was coming through that is completely different than what I just received, but that's okay. Nothing to talk about here. Thank you. Oh my. Okay, well, so let's move forward. Thank you. Sailor Moon, now we can do your reading, right? Now we can do your reading. What can you do to get your crafts going smoothly? That's a much better reading. That's much, much better. Oh, you're welcome to talking about games. You have a good night too. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here again. I do appreciate that. All right. What can you do to get your crafts going smoothly? Well, I think what you really need to do is you need to resist the temptation of doing too many things at one time. Right? Pick one thing that you think you can do extremely well and stick to one thing at a time, because that's going to help you, right? This is resisting. I'm talking resisting temptation and too many things. Makes sense, right? If you do that, right, stick to one thing at a time, and just do the one thing at a time, you will then achieve success. Look how successful this person has been, right? It looks like they've got awards. Those cups all are set up like a big award spread, right? So you will achieve success. You will find happiness within. You'll feel good about yourself. You'll feel good about what you're doing, and it'll be within you. It'll be inside you. So be alert, be smart, think about this. But when you come up with an idea, be decisive about it. Stick to it. It may not happen quickly, right? Temperance is not about moving quickly. It's actually about doing things in moderation, taking things slowly. But it does also mean that things are moving forward. So have a little bit of patience, and I think everything's going to come out just perfectly fine for you. But if you want to get it going smoothly, this is the big part right here. Do not try to go and do too much at one time. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, Sailor Moon. All right. So, Gail, yeah, you're back. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. I rock, as always. I do appreciate that, too. That was very nice. All right. So, you'd love to know what J and you, not the letter U, J and you are destined for. What are you and J destined for, right? What are you and J destined for, Gail? Good to have you back. What are you and Jay destined for? And what will happen now? Well, that's the rest of it, right? What are you and Jay destined for? And what will happen now? All right, so what you and Jay seem to be destined for happiness and success and satisfaction. Starting it seems like you and Jay are optimistic about starting something new, starting a new adventure and moving forward in a good way. However, this is a bit conflicting to you right now. It feels like you don't have a strategy. And that's really what you need, because without having a strategy, someone could get hurt. And someone's been hurt in the past. Either you or Jay have been hurt in the past, and you don't want that to happen again. So you've started to build up a wall around you, right? Kind of giving everyone the side eye. You can see it there, right? So what's going to happen now? I think things are going to move forward for you now. The Eight of Wands is all about movement. It's all about moving, and you can see those things are all moving forward. It looks like into the card, right? And that's what's going to happen. You and Jay need to just move forward and see how things go. Take it one day at a time, and I think things are going to go all right, Gail. I really do. You just got to get past this little bit here, right? Don't let things feel like you don't have that plan, like you don't have that strategy to come up with something. Because you have the drive to make this happen. And I think Jay has that drive too. But someone's been hurt in the past and they don't want to get hurt again. And that's what's kind of slowing things down. So you kind of just have to move forward. Take it one day at a time and see where things go. And if it was you that got hurt, well then, you make sure you don't get hurt again. You don't put yourself in a situation to get hurt again. However, if Jay was the person that has been hurt in the past, then make sure that you know what not to do to have them be hurt also, right? Yeah, that's all. All right. So thank you. Gina K, how are you? Gina K, I hope you're still here. I'm still here. Will 2021 be a better year for you? I gotta tell you, Gina, I hope 2021 is a better year for everybody. I really do. Hope that's true. But I hope it comes true for you too, personally. So let's see what we get. I have to say, I think so. I think so. You start off right off the bat with the world. And of course, the world means you have completed something wonderful. You have achieved or going to achieve what you want. You're going to find happiness. You're going to find joy. And you're going to find a purpose for you. You're going to find that purpose. And that purpose, well, that's going to be just what you want. It's just what you want, isn't it? You want that purpose. You want to have all that good stuff happen. Yeah, who doesn't, right? Who doesn't want all that to happen? I think you need to just move on, right? Move on from whatever it is that's keeping you and holding you back in 2020. You're going to need to just let go and move forward. I think things will, if you go back to your traditions, go back to the things that make you realize how life used to be, then things will get better. Things will get more serious and things will end up as a better time for you. And again, the Seven of Pentacles. Reassess your life. Reassess the things in the past that have happened, the good, the bad, and figure out exactly how to move forward by by getting rid of the bad stuff and moving on and figuring out the good stuff. You might be a bit of an introvert, right? You might be that kind of person who likes to stay inside and not go places and not, kind of hang out at home. You don't really like change. You would rather stay home and do things. You're a bit of a romantic, I think. But I think you're also emotionally fragile. And I think in 2021, you're going to finally figure out that's, maybe it's time to let go of some of that fragility and find a way. Right? You will find a way to move forward. And yes, 2021 will be a better year. All right, Gina, thank you. And Perfect Shorty, how are you? It's good to see you. You liked and subscribed. I appreciate that. You shared. Oh my, you've just done it all. You're just wondering if you could get a reading. Why is Maurice hiding himself from you? Why is Maurice hiding himself from you? I have no idea. It's craziness. Perfect Shorty. Makes no sense. Alright. Why is Maurice hiding himself from you? Alright, I think Maurice is hiding himself from you because he is trying to do things He's trying to do things slowly. He wants to move forward, but he wants to also move. He wants to move very slowly. And you're going to have some patience with that. If you don't like the thought of that, if you don't want to have patience with him, and you don't want that, well, then you change your outlook. If you don't like what you're seeing now with Maurice, then change your view about Maurice. Change the view you have of Maurice, and maybe it's time to move on then. The Empress says, you want to be protected. You want to be nurtured. You want someone to take care of you. And if he's not going to do that, and if he's going to keep hiding himself from you, well, then maybe he's not the person that you need to worry about so much anymore. Maybe there's someone else that would do a much better job for you. Maybe that person is the Knight of Wands, someone who is excited and ready to go, who is a people person, and they're very creative and adventurous, and they want to meet someone like you. So you know what you have to do? You have to have some understanding. And you're going to have to understand your intuition. You're going to have to listen to that gut feeling that you get about Maurice. Because if you get that gut feeling that things are not right, then things aren't right. If you get no gut feeling at all, then it's time to stay with Maurice, because then things are okay. Right? When something's going on in life, I'll tell you a quick story. Something I used to, when I was working, when my boss used to call me to their office. Now, we weren't in the same building, so I had to drive to their office always. But if my boss would call me on the phone and say, I need you to come into the office to discuss something, and she would never say what it was over the phone, ever. So I never had an idea. And it was always the exact same tone, so you couldn't tell if it was good, bad, or what it was. But then I would sit there for a minute, and I would wait to see, okay, what does my gut say? And if I got this terrible feeling in like my chest and my stomach and stuff like that, I knew that when I got there was going to be bad news. If I sat for 5 minutes and thought about it, and I got no feeling at all in my chest or stomach or anything at all, nothing, then I knew that it was probably going to be good or neutral news. There wasn't really going to be anything about it, or it was going to be good news. And I have to say, probably 95% of the time I was right. And it worked out. And I think that's something you're going to have to work on, right? Is use that intuition about Maurice. Think about him for a while. And what kind of feelings do you get? If you get feelings like things are bad in your stomach or bad in your chest or bad feelings, well, then that's bad. That means things are not going to go well with Maurice, and he can keep hiding himself from you because you don't need that. But if you don't get any feeling at all after a while about it, well, then things are going to go okay, and he won't hide himself from you for a long time. So, yeah, he's someone new. You're being protective. I don't blame you. You got to be protective of yourself a lot of times. Yeah, you don't know if it's your gut feeling or fears. Well, if you're getting a gut feeling and you're not sure if it's a gut feeling or fears, well, then it's not bad. It's not good. It's not going to be good. Right? That's all I can tell you. Okay. All right, that's what I get for you, Shorty. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I have time for one more free reading. I will stay around for donations, but I do have one more freebie. All right. Thank you, Gail. I am the bee's knees and the cat's ankles. Well, I've never been told about the cat's ankles before. I have seen bee's knees. All right, so this is my last free reading. Anything else? If anybody else wants to guarantee a reading still tonight, then it's donation only after this one. So otherwise, I'll be back again. Don't forget, I'll be back again tomorrow night, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm here every night. Tomorrow night is Kipper Sunday, so we're doing Kipper readings tomorrow with our wonderful Kipper fortune-telling deck. Yes, I know. I gotta tell you, it's exciting. Oops. You don't start off with them right side up, do you? All right. So what's coming for you in love? You want a love reading, right, Lala? So a love reading for Lala. Got it. All right. Ooh. Okay. So, what's coming for you in love? Again, the Seven of Pentacles is telling you, just like it's been telling everyone, that you have to really reassess things that have gone on in your life and figure out what has worked in the past and use that to your advantage, because if you do, then things will be happy, things will be joyful. Again, you will feel that warmth of someone being near you, but you have to decide what's going to make you happy, right? Only you can choose what's going to make you happy. You have the power to choose your happiness. Do you want things to get serious? If you do, here is the card for that. Things getting serious. Go back to your traditions. Go back to the things that you know, right? Go back to the stuff that you know. And there's hope. And then there's comfort. And I think there's a lot of inspiration for you and finding someone to have a relationship with. So that's what I'm getting for you. All right, Lala, that is what I get for you. Thank you so much. So thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. I hope you all had a great night. I did. I always do. I love doing this show for everyone. Don't forget, tomorrow night is Kipper readings on Tarot Nights, and I will be back again tomorrow at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you again all for being here. Have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye now.